Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors the elders and apostles, a great millstone who are teaching this truth in sincerity. And a shout out to Yakim that's out there on four quarters of the earth proclaiming this truth. And to Yakwath that's also listening. Brakat the Yahweh, Brakat the Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash, Brakat them. So taking a good look at the headlines today. And of course, Amalek back at it again with their terrorism against Syria and Iraq. So here's the hit article. Syrian air defenses repel Israeli missile attack targeting airbase in Homs. So this happened after they were humiliated by sending the U.S. to assassinate. Well, I guess that's all there. There's more followed up on Syrian Arab News Agency. So here it is. Air defense confront Israeli air aggression on T4 airport, shoot down a number of the missiles. So you got both anti-media and Syrian Arab News Agency reporting on this. Syrian Arab News Agency, a military source, announced that the Army Air Defenses confronted an air aggression perpetrated by Israeli warplanes on T4 airport in Homs, eastern countryside from the direction of Al-Tanf on the Syrian-Iraqi borders, and shot down a number of the missiles. Nearly at 22:10 p.m. on Tuesday, January 14, 2020, the Israeli warplanes perpetrated a new aggression on T4 airport from the direction of Al-Tanf region, the military source said. It added that the Army air defenses immediately intercepted the hostile missiles and shot down a number of them. Meanwhile, 4 missiles reached the targeted area and the damages were limited to materials, the military source added. So, yeah. Amalek, back at it again, the least of the flock drawing everybody into this war. And this in from Press TV. Accepting fate, U.S. soldiers were left blind to events as Iran missiles hit their base in Iraq. So, pretty much. And they were blindfolded as we know that this was a well-deserved retaliation. And anybody who serves in the U.S. military is going to face the consequences of U.S. actions, especially for supporting ISIS. Horror-struck with Iran's attack on their military base in Iraq, American soldiers recount how they lost contact with their state-of-the-art unmanned aerial vehicles in the sky as the Islamic Revolution Guard Corps targeted the site in retaliation for the assassination of its top commander, Lieutenant General Qassem Soleimani. The air base was struck with a barrage of Iranian cruise missiles early on January 8 over the assassination of the commander of the IRGC's Quds Force in a U.S. airstrike in Baghdad. And remember, Trump ordered this, so, pretty much, though, this is beyond Benghazi, and fuck news ain't going to really report on this because, of course, it goes against their boy. At the time the attack was launched, the U.S. Army was flying 7 UAVs, including MQ-1C Gray Eagles over Iraq to monitor bases where U.S.-led coalition forces are deployed, AFP said in a report on Wednesday. Having received advance warning from superiors, most of the 1,500 U.S. soldiers at the base had been hidden in bunkers for 2 hours, but 14 pilots had stayed in containers turned cockpits to remotely fly the American drones and monitor essential feeds from their high-powered cameras, according to the report. So, yeah, they were just pretty much sitting ducks, man, because, of course, this is humiliating to them, so that's why, you got that. And then, there's the damage right there. But wait, there's more. And this one in from Zero Hedge. Danger today or tomorrow. Iran's Rouhani threatens U.S. and EU troops in the Middle East. Well, yeah, because pretty much we know who's supporting the terrorists and who isn't. A day after European signatories to the Iran nuclear deal took the drastic step of triggering the agreement dispute resolution mechanism regulated come formally to the deal by formally notifying the EU Iran's is in breach, seen as the harshest measure taken thus far given it means EU sanctions are possible. President Hassan Rouhani had responded with his own ominous warning. On Wednesday, Rouhani, in televised remarks, demanded that the foreign powers immediately withdraw their forces from the Middle East or face danger. Today, the American soldier is in danger. Tomorrow, the European soldier could be in danger, he said in reference to the Western allies. And of course, they're putting their own twist on it, because we know that they're supporting ISIS, and that's just it, though. And of course, we know Esau sending 3,000 more troops to the Middle East, so this is the Valley of Yehoshaphat. Actually, it's the Most High that's gathering them together in this valley. They say we are not responsible for what the United States did. Okay, you are independent countries. Europe, EU is the largest global economy, so why do you allow the United States to bully you around? Rouhani also responded. And, pretty much, man, this thing's escalating. And the U.S. whore threatens to cut military aid if Iraq formally asks the U.S. troops to leave. In addition to bankrupting Iraq by seizing the entirety of their oil revenue account, the Trump administration is now also threatening to cut military aid to Iraq if the Iraqi government formally asks the U.S. to leave. The U.S. State Department and Pentagon have discussed the matter, with the State Department working on cutting all $250 million from the 2020 military aid budget already approved, and asking the budget office to cut $100 million from the 2021 request. While U.S. officials insist they have no intention of leaving Iraq, the continued threats to punish Iraq with sanctions and cuts suggest that they are taking seriously the possibility that Iraq will actually order them out, and that the U.S. may not be able to just ignore it. While $250 million in aid is substantial, it is likely well down Iraq's priority list, with the oil revenue containing 90% of Iraq's annual budget. Iraqi officials have indicated what their intentions are since the threats began, but parliamentary also already voted 170-0 to expel all foreign troops, U.S. included, as soon as possible. So, either way, though, it's looking like soon the U.S. horror will have to leave here, and this is going to, pretty much make them move to Saudi Arabia, which is exactly what Apostle Tahar has been telling us all along, is that the troops will be in Saudi Arabia, and that's where the Valley of Yehoshaphat really is.
So this poor bloke's he's an adult male koala, and he's been burnt in the fires. He's come through it with a few injuries, so there's some of his hands that are relatively unscathed, like this one, but unfortunately when they walk across the fire grounds they do cause some really nasty burns. He's had a bit of sedation, so he's allowing us to have a look, but you can actually see the singed fur on the side of his paw there. So he's
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in this word and truth sincerity. Okay, Lord willing, this video can be edifying. And I'm going to go back so you can read the title. It says, vets work to save burnt koalas as 30,000 estimated to have died on Kangaroo Island in bushfires. And then it said, I saw another article where it said in Australia, 500 million animals are dead from all the fires that's going on. And the title of this video is going to be, E does nothing but pollute and destroy. Because you Edomites are destroying everything, man. You're destroying a lot of you're making animals go extinct. You're killing animals. You're killing us. by the chemtrails that we're breathing, the GMO foods that we eat, that's breaking down our body. That's why you got to be put down, man. That's why the Lord has to take you out, because you're destroying the earth. Ultimately, that's what you're doing. And the life on the earth, you're destroying it. And best believe these fires were started by Esau, man. Best believe he started these fires. But we're going to go ahead and get into the scriptures. The first scripture I want to get is Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And you Edomites are destroying the earth. So the Lord is going to destroy you. Ultimately, after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, you're going to be exterminated. You're going to be extinct. If the Most High didn't intervene, you would eventually make mankind extinct, man. All of these animals would become extinct. And best believe Esau is responsible for a lot of these animals, becoming extinct, man, by him killing them, making a sport out of it, killing these animals for fun, man. Which we ain't supposed to be doing that. You ain't supposed to just kill animals because you feel like it. The only way we kill an animal is if we're getting ready to eat it. And you don't get greedy. You kill what you need, and you eat that, man. But Esau, he destroys and destroys, and he has to be put down, man. And it was articles in the past, videos, W7 did videos on millions and millions of bees dying and birds dying, and you got animals in the ocean just appearing on the shore dead because Esau is spilling toxins and chemicals all in the ocean that's killing the animals. He's taking all the shrimp, crab, and lobster out that cleans the ocean. That's why you got to be put down, man. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Right? So the Most High is going to put down you Edomites. Like it tells you in Psalm 75 and 7, the Most High's judge, he put up down one instead of up another. He's going to put you Edomites down, and he's going to establish Yahweh kingdom, man. And Yahweh, he beginning with Yahweh and the elect, righteousness will be restored on the earth, man. And when the righteous are in authority, we're not going to be just killing animals, spraying chemicals in the air, feeding people GMO foods like you Edomites doing, man. Now everything is going to be natural in the kingdom, and the earth is going to be, rejuvenated, because the earth is dying, man. The tree, everything is dying because of Esau. There's no life here, man. You don't even see, greenery. You look at these trees is dead. It ain't no grass, really. Esau has artificial grass. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And Esau, the scriptures say, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You Edomites are ruling, man. You have the ability to fix things, but you're not going to do it, because in your eyes, you're not doing nothing wrong in your eyes, but you're destroying everything, man. You got these koala bears dying, man, from these fires that I'm pretty sure you're responsible for, man. You had the Amazon fires. All you're doing is destroying, man. Destroying these animals. You know, which the animals, their position is over you. The animals are over you, Edomites. You are the basis of men. You are underneath the animals. You know, and the animals gonna torture you in the kingdom. Since you torture them, they're gonna torture you, man. You have defiled the earth, and that's why you got to be put out of power, man, and put down. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's why you got all these protests and riots going on, because Esau is ruling. And the people are mourning, man, at the way they're living. But when the righteous get in authority, the people are going to rejoice. The earth is going to rejoice. The animals are going to rejoice. You know? We're not going to have any fires like that in the kingdom, man. Destroying half a billion animals, man. We're not going to have that. You know, because the animals have an important role in the ecosystem, man. You know, they're here for a reason. And you Edomites want to take them out, man. That's why you got to be put down. So this was a quick little video that, you know, a quick little lesson I put together. You know, one of the brothers in the chat sent that video. And I was like, I could use that for my sit down. You know, below in this video was edifying. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.
Alright, shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone GMS for teaching us his knowledge. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the hopeful elect Akim out there throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing his word and truth and sincerity. As you brothers see, I got my last strike, and they deleted my page. GMS we at the end too. So Lord willing, I'll be making a GMS we at the end 3, and keep pushing his word. Akim, man, hey, the famine of the word is coming. You know, brothers keep, putting that out there, because it is, man. This video right here, your sins will find you out, was flagged. I don't know how long ago that video was. And Esau just hurt, man. My page just got attacked all, like, while it got strike, and then while I was on strike, it got another strike. And I just had got off strike and got another strike, and then they terminated my page or whatever. The Most High is going to destroy you Edomites, man. And all you Edomites that took down brothers' pages, or flag brothers' pages, and you wicked ass 2/3 niggas, man, the Most High is gonna, Lord willing, deliver you in our hands in that day, man. Even if we had to come back in the reincarnation, Lord willing, I hope in the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, all you that flag me, that the Most High deliver you in my hands in that day when the time is right, man. Because it's just some bullshit, man. All the wicked shit that's on YouTube, and them motherfuckers coming at us. That's why the Most High is gonna destroy this fucking place, man. Excuse my French. I don't want them to strike this video. Esau asshole, man. Let me get the famine of the word. That's why brothers got to get this word while you can, because stay in tune with the spirit. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, Yahweh Shema Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, nor a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai." See how they just taking down brothers' pages left or right, for no apparent reason, man. And then they'll go dig up some old, super old ass videos out of nowhere, just for the titling. A lot of that shit be from the titling or whatever, man. Cause there's no way in hell they look watching all these videos, and a lot of these videos, brothers just going into the scriptures, man. Going into the scriptures. It ain't no hate or no hate speech, none of that shit. And we just reading the Bible, man. And they deeming that hate speech because we talking about the Edomites and their destruction, which is in the Bible. That's why this devil is that's why this devil don't want his kingdom to go down, but it's too late. Because the word of Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna stand. Verse 12 it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the words of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, and they shall not find it. That's right, man. You ain't gonna find the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. The Most High is about to do away with his word, man. And the men that got it, which is gonna be the men of the Lord, which is gonna be the elect. Lord willing, we some of those men, we're gonna have it installed in our minds, man. Our foreheads. So when everything pop off that's about to pop off, year 2020, year of prophecy, you know what I'm saying? Which prophecy means say before, and these prophecies must and they will come to pass. Because it's impossible for the God of the Bible, Yahweh Shema Shai, to lie, man. It's impossible for Yahweh Shema Shai to lie, yo. Whatever he spoke or say to come to pass, it will and it must come to pass, because the Lord don't do no lying shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit just burn me up, man. These devils just, but this is his job, yo. So I can't be too upset because this is his job, This is prophecy that's happening, Akim. So we can't even be that mad, man. Because it's supposed to happen. This is supposed to happen, yo. We can't even be that mad. Actually, we're supposed to be glad, Rejoice and be glad, because it's happening. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. It says, and we sitting on that tower, man. We watching the moves of Yahweh Shema Shai. We measuring the times diligently, man. The times that we in. The times the downfall of Esau's kingdom, man. That's why everything is happening like how it's happening. That's why they getting ready to do away with this word. Because the word of Yahweh Shema Shai is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, man. Piercing to the bone and marrow, man. This shit cut these devils to their soul, yo. Why? Because who want to hear that they going into slavery, man? Hey, shit, we went into slavery, but who ultimately want to hear that shit? To know that they about to get their backs beat in. To know that they women gonna be concubines. And we just gonna have our way with them, however we do it. If we want to execute judgment on them for no fucking apparent reason, which we're gonna have a reason, for all the shit that they put us through here. We're gonna have a reason. So it ain't gonna be for no apparent reason. If you just want to wake up and execute judgment on Esau because you fucking want to, because you're gonna be so fucking mad thinking about the things that he did to us here, hey, we're gonna be able to execute that judgment, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And that's gonna be amazing, yo. It's gonna be amazing, man. Hey, me personally, I can't wait, man. That's why we want this place to be destroyed, man. That's why we want to get the hell up out of here, man, because this place is wicked as hell, and it's just getting more wicked and more wickeder every day, man. It says, verse 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table, that he may run that readeth it. And that's right. This word plain as hell, man. You know, all this stuff that's happening is prophecy. The Lord say he's going to take his word away. That's what's happening, man. Hey, he said he was going to let the destruction go when the elect was sealed, man. That's Revelation chapter 7. You know, he got the angels holding the winds into the elect is sealed, man. Which, apostle to our opinion, is he believed that the elect is sealed, man. You know, that's why a lot of this stuff is happening right now, man. You know, and this devil know that he got a short time, so he got to make his moves, man. He know this devil know the scriptures, man. He see the men of the Lord out there on the highways and byways, man. He know his time is about up, so he got to bust a move, man. You know, that's what this devil got to do, man. Bust a move, man. You know, before it's too late. It says, for the vision is yet for appointed time. That means a time that the Most High got appointed for this place to go down, for all hell to break loose. You know, a certain time and a certain time. You know, and it's we don't know when that time is, but it's right around the corner, man. We can feel it. We can see it. We see the signs of the times that the Most High gave us as well, man. Knowing that Yahweh Shema Shai is about to make his return back here. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And it's speaking, man. It's speaking. It's 2020. You know, things are more wickeder, more wickeder, wickeder. It's more wicked than ever, man. You know, they trying to equate us with all these movements and Muslims and fucking all that shit, which we ain't that. We the Israelites, man. We the Hebrew Israelites. We the people of the Bible. We the people with the apple of Yahweh Shema Shai's eye, man. And we ain't doing none of that carnal shit out there, man. We just reading the Bible and going to work and doing what we got to do here in our prison sentence, man. You know, and the scripture saying if it can be at peace with all men. We know we can't do shit, man. This ain't our kingdom. That's why Yahweh Shai said, "This is my kingdom. We will fight." But this ain't our kingdom, man. This is Esau's wicked ass, disgusting, foul kingdom, man. And the appointed time is coming where the Most High is about to bring this shit down, man, and which He is bringing it down. It says, "For the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." That's right, and this is not tarrying. It's not tarrying. Shit moving fast as hell, man. Stuff moving fast, man. You know, real fast, yo. Hey, 2020 came too fast, man. At a blink of an eye. You know? See, when we get in our kingdom, it ain't gonna move this fast, yo. Esau gonna wish shit gonna move fast, but shit gonna go slow as hell. We ain't even gonna have no time to look at, you know? It ain't gonna be no such thing as time in the kingdom, man. You know, it's just gonna get day and night. And them days gonna be long as a bitch. Because we're gonna be in our rulership, man. We ain't gonna be oppressed. We ain't gonna be pressed on time. Oh, I gotta get ready to go to work. I gotta get ready to go to sleep because I gotta get up at such and such time to go to work, man. Nah. You know? We're gonna be whooping these heathen asses until we get tired, which we ain't never gonna get tired because we're gonna have spiritual powers. Hey man, hey, we got a lot to look forward to, man. Hey, but in the meantime, we got these prophecies to look forward to, man. The destruction of Babylon, man. You know, the coming of our power, Yahweh Shai, man. You know. We got a lot to look forward to, man. These devils ain't just gonna do this shit forever, man. You know what I'm saying? Verse 4, it says, behold, the souls, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. That's right, yo. And that's, we the just, man. You know, the elect, Lord willing, we part of the elect. You know, we're gonna live by faith. We're gonna do as commanded to the best of our abilities in the name of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. We're gonna learn those names. You know, brothers that don't know those names. New brothers coming in. You know, brothers that's already in. We know and call and believe and trust and gave our life over in the names of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. You know, and that's all we got to keep doing, man. Is pushing His word, pushing these prophecies, pushing the chip, RFID microchip. When shit like this happen, it means you're doing the right thing, you know? You know, being demonized, you know, being fucked with, you know? It's all good, though, you know? Because we're going to keep going, man, Lord willing, you know? And the Most High give us the strength to keep going, to keep believing, you know? Even though shit like this be happening. It's all good. You know, so with that, Lord willing, I hope this video was edifying and encouraging to the elect. Hey, brother, stay strong. If Esau take one down, put up another one, man. You know, and just keep going, keep pushing His word, keep believing, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Al Shai, yo, and the Most High gonna act on what we're saying, man. So with that, Lord willing, I hope this video was edifying and encouraging to the elect. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone GMS for teaching us His knowledge. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the hopeful elect Akim out there throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing His word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
And just like the brother says, man, you take down one of our channels, we'll just put up another. You know, the funny thing is, though, is that, you know, I've been on this channel now for a while. You know, I got the other channel back, got to do one street lesson on it, then they took it down again, you know. 2 strikes on that channel, so, you know, it's quite obvious that this is my main channel. Well, we now know what confusion of face actually means anyways. It means shameful face. So, well, who am I? I'm an Israelite foreigner. Technically, we all are Israelite foreigners because we're in foreign countries that we don't belong to. We have nothing to do with America, you know, but we certainly built it up, though, under slavery. You know, same thing with all them other nations, man. We built them up, too. All the structures of the world that are really nice and all that, we built that up. We built their cities, you know, and they've been prosperous because they still have us serving in their military, serving in their, you know, public offices and everything like that. So they have always prospered under us. So, as you can see, though, I wasn't exaggerating when I said that I'm downsizing and that, you know, it's been, yeah, it didn't even look this good before, you know. Pretty much, though, it's downsizing from a 2-bedroom duplex to a 2-bedroom apartment. A lot of stuff has to go, so I've been doing that. That's why you haven't seen me on camera in the house or, you know, so you'll see me in the car or on the street. But nonetheless, though, it is what it is. So here it is, though, is that this military base being destroyed is going to be one of the big cover-ups. Just like they covered up Benghazi, only Fuck News was reporting on Benghazi. This goes a lot bigger. Because they knew about the repercussions, but they did it anyways, because that's what Amalek wanted, you know. And we know that Amalek is still continuing to use their air force against Iraq and Syria. And they say they're going after Iranian targets, but mostly they're going after the Syrian Arab Army, trying to stop them from any advanced gains. So we see all these things that are happening. And we know that America is coming to its end. And that's why they want our channels down, is because, of course, they see that we've awakened. And they see these prophecies are coming to pass, especially with Iraq wanting America out and going to eventually ask for it very shortly here. That means that all the troops will be in Saudi Arabia, ready to launch this war, exactly as Apostle Tahar had foreseen. Why? Because Apostle Tahar has been given the gift of Rakal Kadash to understand the prophecies. If it wasn't for Apostle Tahar, we wouldn't even know what the word Armageddon actually means, which means the mountain of troops. That Esau will bring his mountain of troops to come against the Most High. And that's where they'll lose. That's what the war in heaven is about. You see, everything we've done has been pretty much based upon the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, especially Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, and the other apostles. You know, without that, we wouldn't even have the spirit of prophecy. So I had to start somewhere, and look at how big it's gotten now. That's what Esau's afraid of. That more Israelite foreigners like myself are coming in this truth, going out there and teaching, and condemning them, as well as uplifting the name Yahshua, the names Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. You know, they say that's anti-Shemitic now to claim the names of Yahweh Shai and Yahweh. Well, what is a Shemitic person? Well, even the Ishmaelites are considered Shemitic, you know. So they just make up shit as they go along, and everybody knows it. This devil's coming to his end. And, well, it's just good to see that. So this is kind of a look at what it's been like since the downsize event, since I lost my place on, you know, my duplex. But, you know, that's just part of what's going to happen. This is Jacob's trouble. You know, this is just one of many things that we're going to be going through. Most of all, though, will we stand with Yahweh Shai in that day? Well, I've already made my choices, so, yeah, it's a rough road, but it's worth it. We're going to barely escape this. We're going to barely escape it. It's going to feel like we're the ones that are being judged. It's going to feel like, damn, did I do enough? That's how close to the end that we're going to be. I'd already seen this before all this even happened, in a vision. A dream, and it was so powerful that I had to go back and rest again because it had taken quite a lot out of me. We're just barely going to escape this. We're going to be going through some really tough times coming up. And that's what we teach also. We don't teach that, oh, you know, well, just the missiles come and that's about it. No, man, we're going to be going through some hardships. You see the hardship that I'm going through. Other brothers have gone through even worse and are still going through worse. So, yeah, we're going to be enduring lots of hardships. And most of all, though, we're not going to be tempted to take the mark of the beast. That doesn't mean that Esau ain't going to be putting the pressure on us. We just won't be tempted to take it. You know, because we've never taken the easy way out. So, anyhow, you know, that's just it. You take down our channels, we'll just put up another. You know, so now I have Daily Motion. I have Israelite Foreigner Reading 1 and 2. You know, well, the first was just called Israelite Foreigner Reading. And that's a Daily Motion channel as well as this channel. And then there's Israelite Foreigner Reading 2. I don't have a whole lot on that channel, but that's a backup channel in case this one goes down. Because you know that Esau's trying to take us off the streets. And you know the famine's right around the corner. For that, I want to say, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, Wa Ba Babal. Barak them to hopeful elect. Hopefully these other videos are also edifying. Shalom.
Okay, so it says here, and I beheld another beast.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I've got one as well. Yeah. I've always
It's continuing. It says, and I behold another beast coming up on out of the earth, and it had two horns like a lamb, and he spoke as the dragon, and he exercises all power of the first beast, and causes the earth, and which that dwell therein, to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Right, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Right, because you had a situation where Esau came up with these technologies. They can send a rocket out there into the skies, and the rocket come down into the earth. Okay, they can send these particular ICBMs, okay, from one end of the earth even onto the other end. All right, to wreak their so-called wrath. Okay, that's what Trump is talking about right now. Trump's talking about what? Trump's talking about having it to where he's gonna be he's justified in doing whatever he did against the Iranians. I remember how they did it. They sent a rocket out there. It was a drone that did it, and that's the technologies that was given unto Esau. Okay, that's the blessing that was given unto him. So the scripture is speaking loosely, it's speaking about that. It says and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven, right, on the earth in the sight of men, and he deceiveth them that dwell upon the earth by means of these miracles. One of the miracles that he uses to deceive the people upon the earth is the inception of the television programming. Okay, through the TV, Esau's been able to deceive, okay, a whole multitude of people, man. Okay, people are glued onto these particular screens, whether it be a tablet, okay, a watch, okay, a phone. Okay, Esau can push a lot of propaganda. Furthermore, the vast majority of the propaganda that he pushes, he uses the media in order to push those propagandas, man. Okay, if he wants the whole world to believe, okay, that it's acceptable, okay, to go with the rainbow movement, which is against the scriptures, he can push TV programs that was all about that. I was watching a movie that had nothing to do with the alphabet people, and all of a sudden I was watching a movie about adoption, and you had it to where they was pushing that within that particular movie. Okay, which, you know, when you really look at it, that has no place within there, man. Okay, when people have children, let alone adopt children, it's within the structure that the Heavenly Father has said. This is the structure that you're gonna provide it in. Okay, this is where you're gonna raise it in, which is gonna be what? A man, okay, and a woman. Okay, that's the structure that the Heavenly Father has pushed forth out there. Okay, so they deceive people by way of these miracles, of which one of those main really the one big one that they have in deceiving people is this this television, man. They deceive a whole bunch of people through that television. So continuing here, it says he deceiveth them that dwell upon the earth by means of the miracles of those miracles which had power in the sight of the beast, right? Saying to them that dwell upon the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live, right? And it says, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast that should be killed. Because there's gonna come a time where you don't conform to the image of the beast. And what's the image of the beast? The way of Esau's, the way of this life, man. Okay, the way that Esau wants you to have, you know, your how you supposed to live. Like the clothing that we wear, these ain't righteous clothing, man. Okay, this is unrighteous clothing. We got mixed fabrics, man. The way we eat it, okay, you got all types of different abominations that they put out there within the food. Okay, you watch the TV, they pushing nothing but abominations to eat. Okay, you watch it, you go out there into these so-called big, okay, food producers. They're not pushing nothing but abominations in accordance to the scriptures, man. All right, so you don't conform to that particular way of life. There's gonna come a time where they're gonna be what? They're gonna make a move on you, man. Okay, that's why it says, and should cause as many that would not worship the beast should be killed. Okay, because if you're not walking in the image of the beast, as far as they're concerned, okay, you're a threat unto the beast. Okay, and you was gonna be what? They was gonna try to take you off the scene, right? Because if you can come out with points and articulate particular points against the beast, well, you're a threat, and that's how Esau sees it. Okay. So the men of the Lord out there, they're gonna be what? They're gonna try to touch the men of the Lord because of the what we speak up against Esau. Continuing here, it says and he had power. So we read that, and he causeth. This is the point. He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save that he have the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So there's gonna come a situation, right? This is prophecy, right? There's gonna come a time, a situation where Esau is gonna come up against all the people upon the face of the earth, and he's gonna give them the mark of the beast as the only means to eat, okay, to commerce, man. Okay, this is gonna come upon the earth. But guess what? That hasn't happened right now. So that means to say the situation that played out there in Iran, okay, that's just what? That's just wars and rumors of wars, okay? And we can read that within the Bible, and this is going to be one of the last scriptures I'm going to hit today. So in order for that World War III to come out into the earth, the chip's going to be out here first. Okay, the scripture says the chip's going to come out here, and then the World War III was going to come about. Now we know that the chip, there hasn't been a mass institutionalizing of the chip, so we're going to wait for the chip to come out there, and then everything was gonna go out there to World War III. Okay, so they, like Apostle Tahar was saying, they're gonna have it to where what? They're gonna have a council meeting or whatever. There might be some apologies or whatever the situation is gonna be. But this whole retaliatory situation is gonna be cooled down after a little while. Okay, it's gonna be cooled down. All right, the whole situation is gonna be calmed down. All right, and then after you have the chip, that's when everything's gonna speed up, man. Okay, after they say, look, now we're gonna chip everybody. Now I don't know if they could use this situation to chip everybody. I don't know that. Okay. But the reality of the situation is that the chip has to come first, and after the chip, that's when you're gonna have it to where all of these things are gonna play forth. So let's go into the book of Mark, the 13th chapter. This is gonna be the last scripture, Mark 13 and 1. Mark 13 and 3. It says, and as he sat on Mount Olives, okay, on the Mount of Olives. Over against the temple, Peter, James, and John, and Andrew asked him privately, tell us when these things shall be. So he said unto them, look, there's going to come a time when you ain't going to have a mountain upon, these stones ain't going to be on top of one another, man. There's going to come a time, all right, when these, you got particular buildings that you have out there within the world. Okay, there's going to come a time when those particular buildings are not going to be, so-called standing anymore, man. Okay, you're gonna have a point where you're gonna have to the foundations of the earth is gonna be not the foundations of the earth, but they're gonna be reeling to and fro. Buildings are gonna be thrown down, they're gonna be chucked down, and so on and so forth, until the end be the children of Israel are in the position of power. Jesus Christ, my autofocus is fucked. Is that any better? It's a little bit better. I'll keep it like that until we close. I only got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna have to start saving for a new camera. So it says there, and the disciples, they was hastening in the day. They said, when are these things going to come to pass? All right, tell us when these things shall be, and what shall be the signs of the things when these things shall be fulfilled. And Yahushua answering them began to say, take heed lest any man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahushua. Okay, and shall deceive many. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, right, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end is not yet. So we're not at the end yet, but we're getting closer and closer and closer, especially with this thing happening with Iran. We definitely know we're that much closer to the end. Okay, but also we read that what? We read that we're gonna have the chip first. Okay, we haven't had everybody chip. The chip's gonna bring about what? The time of Jacob's trouble. We haven't had the time of Jacob's trouble yet. Okay, the famines, the pestilences, and all of these different things that the Bible speaks about. Those things are gonna play out as well. Okay, right? But we know that this is the beginnings of trouble. So it says, when you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be, but the end is not yet. Right, for nation shall rise up against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. There shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrow. So we're entering into the beginnings of sorrows, and then in a couple of months' time, it could be hardcore out here. And then once the chip is out there, then we know that the World War III is going to be out there. So it says take heed, and then it goes into something else. So I mean, pretty much with that, that's going to be it. So with that, I'm going to say, all praise unto Yahweh, double honors unto the apostles, a great millstone, and honest you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.